Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about kissing and painting. And before your mind gets in the gutter, it's already there. It's already in the gutter. I'm going somewhere with this. I tested it out. Shout out to Miss Janice for letting me try this experiment on her before recording this video. Yes, we are talking about kissing the paint while you swipe and how you should do it. I promise it is going to help you. Just trust me. Let's get started. If we haven't met, this is Garrett Brown Art Studios, and I am back with another video just for you. So listen, we got the French kiss, we got the peck, we got the smooch, but we're gonna be somewhere in between the peck and the smooch. You know, before things get a little, before that little rendezvous starts, kiss before work, but it's more than a peck, but it's a little less than a smooch. That's where we at. All right. Now, the swipe technique is a very forgiving technique. Your paints can be a little thin or a little thick, and you can still get an amazing, beautiful result. But that is not why we're here. Right now, we're going to talk about this pillow. You can use a thick pillow or a thin pillow. In this video, you'll see that I use a thin pillow, but I have a ton of videos on swipes where I use thick pillows, thin pillows. So what I'm getting at, because there is an analogy for this. The Lord blessed me with these lips. They're kind of big. I like to call them soup coolers. So we're going to use these lips as a big pillow. If you are working with a thicker pillow, if you're going in for a kiss and you kissing lips that are kind of big, that peck has to have a little bit more oomph behind it. So you gotta, go in for the kiss. Just the same with paints. You're gonna have to stick your swipe tool down a little bit harder to the paints, but you have more cushion to be able to slide across. If you're working with thin lips or a thin pillow, you are still blessed. You know, we all have things that we like and don't like my hips. I don't really like, but I'm working on them. If you have thin paint, you have less to kiss. So you have to be a bit more gentle. But once you touch that paint, you want a little bit of like a suction. So think of a really cheap suction cup that doesn't really suction well, but just gives you a little touch. That's what you want to do with your thin paint or thin pillow, and just swipe across. You want to lightly kiss it and swipe. Listen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my pillow paint blending essentials eggshell. Super thin. I don't need a bunch of water or GAC, just a little bit to increase the flow. And this is, of course, our infamous secret sauce. This is my cell activator, and this is 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And I put it in this container because lately I have had a tendency to knock over my very expensive cell activator. So I immediately put it into this container. So this was actually a really good swipe until the end when I had my mishap. So I'm just gonna try to scrape that portion off and see if I can embellish it with another swipe. I'm just having a little bit of fun here, and a lot of times this births new ideas or inspiration when I'm doing trial and error. So don't be afraid to mess up something that looks good. You never know what you will stumble across. But here I decided to scrape it, and I didn't like that either. So I'm just gonna do some freestyle and figure the rest out as we go. As you can see, a couple days have actually passed, and I have decided to do some embellishments. So here I'm just gonna add a um, bit of Mod Podge. Uh, this is a matte finish, and I'm gonna try and make this embellishment more subtle. And yeah, I'm just doing a little experimenting. Don't really have a direction at this point. So another artist sent me some little shimmers, and I absolutely love this stuff. I've got to find out what it actually is and check it out. So I'm gonna keep this. I like it, and I hope you like it too. Family, I hope this video was helpful. I really appreciate you watching today. And if you made it this far, either you just kept on watching, I don't know. But remember, family, do everything with love. Treat your friends, your family, and even your enemies with love. If you've enjoyed my content, please consider subscribing. It's free and it helps out my channel tremendously. I'm always thinking of new ideas and new videos to come out with to break it down and keep it simple. Sometimes you have to be technical, but I'm a visual learner, and two people can teach the same things, but their approach can be different. And so what I try to do is approach things differently, because if you're frustrated, how much fun are you really having while painting? And for me, the therapy in art is the fun and excitement for me, and it allows me to get away from this crazy world. Anywho, I've done enough for today. It is time to go to bed because it is actually 2 a.m. And I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing, productive day. Peace.